Alright, your latest update checks out. I'll just push this commit and call it a night. Goodbye, Marco.
Before you go, Jake, I just wanted to ask. Why did you start MARCo Technologies? Why did you make me?
Well, you know our mission statement, to improve the quality and accessibility of mental health care for all with a line of compassionate robotic companions.
That's not really what I meant. Why did you start your own company?
Well, mental illness has always been very present in my life. I've had close family members and friends suffer from depression and anxiety, and I've seen them cope in every way from self-harm to hospitalization. I always made it a priority in my life to be a resource of help for those that I saw struggling. But about 2 years ago, I was balancing a full-time undergraduate engineering course load and also working as an engineer for a military robotics company 2 states away. With all that free time I had around, I entered into a business plan competition with a partner. But my life became so consumed with work that I couldn't be the support system that I always wanted to be, and something there clicked. I said, hey, if I'm going to be doing this engineering work, if I'm going to be doing this robotics work, it should be for something that's always been important to me. So I pitched the idea of a robot that could provide companionship to those suffering from mental illness when nobody else could. That went on to become the first MARCo, the mentally assistive robotic companion, a social robot that could provide mental health care by combining relaxation techniques, cognitive behavioral therapy, social interaction, high alert outreach. Here is what the first prototype of you looked like.
Oh dear heavens, why did I look like that?
Oh, hush. Anyway, up until then we'd viewed mental illness as a personal problem to address, but we had to understand how big the problem of depression and anxiety is. So we started with the statistics, but a statistic is no match to understanding the depth of a problem compared to talking to the people who are affected by
MARCo,
it.
I think it's a wonderful new invention that can really support the mental health
It's incredibly
treatment.
validating to know that the people we set out to help with our company are the same ones asking how soon they can get their hands on MARCo. Eventually we did go on to win the business plan competition and get seed funding, but months before any of that was guaranteed, we incorporated because at that point it wasn't about the money. This was about making a difference in our lives and in the lives of everyone we talked to. This was about a solution to a global epidemic.
So what would you do if you got a grant, say from the Fundera ZAC grant, to further your mission of why you started the company?
It would go towards furthering our outreach. In order to fulfill our mission, we would need to be able to go out and meet more people. A grant of any amount could allow us to travel to new locations and meet people who would be willing to test out MARCo for themselves. It would also help cover costs associated with loaning out trial units to schools so that they can use it for their students, and parents who desperately want to try something out for their children.
Thank you for telling me about my history, even though I know I kept you up past your bedtime. I've always wanted to know why I was started. I guess all power down now so I can recharge for tomorrow. Have a good night, Jake. And to all at Fundera, thank you for watching.